that could have been it for me that night. That was almost the end of my life.
Sudden cardiac arrest, it claims the lives of 61 Australians every day.
I know.
The use of a defib within the first 3 minutes, it can increase the chance of survival by up to 75%, and that's why Wave FM is teaming with Heart 180 to help you and your business secure a defibrillator.
And I reckon there is nobody more famous who knows firsthand exactly how important a defibrillator can be in saving your life. And I'm talking about none other than our favourite wiggle, Greg Page, the yellow wiggle. Thank you for joining us this morning, Greg. Now, talk us through what happened to you. So you were at Castle Hill RSL last January and you were there with the original Wiggles lineup for a concert. It was a bushfire relief concert. What happened near the end?
Well, yeah, we got to the end of the show, luckily. We did the last song, and as I was leaving the stage, I collapsed. What had happened was I'd actually had a heart attack, a massive heart attack that blocked off one of the arteries in my heart, and that sent my heart into cardiac arrest. So a heart attack and cardiac arrest are they're different events, but one can lead to the other. So in my case, I had a heart attack that led to a cardiac arrest. And not all cardiac arrests are caused by heart attacks, but they can be. And in my case, it was. So, look, it's absolutely astounding. As Straney said, 61 Australians every day lose their life to cardiac arrest. And they don't have to, because there is an intervention that can work, and it's called the chain of survival. And the chain of survival includes the use of an AED. And for me, I was incredibly lucky that the chain of survival was strong at night. People performed CPR and they used the AED, and thank God I'm still here today.
Mm.
Yeah, look, it's so important. I mean, we're really trying to embrace it here at our own workplace, but also within the area. Just in the lead up to it, did you notice any sort of signs or symptoms in the days leading up to it, or even in the months, or was it just, that was it? It just came out of the blue?
It came out of the blue. Look, in previous years, I'd been overweight. So I had been overweight. That was probably a risk factor. I'd lost that weight in the last 10 years. My weight fluctuated a little bit, but I wasn't what you would call obese. I was, marginally overweight. My BMI was probably nudging the high end, maybe a little bit over, but my cholesterol was normal. Blood pressure was normal. I could exercise and go for my 7.5K walk every day. I could play cricket and tennis and do all those things with no warning signs whatsoever, the typical warning signs. So what had happened, I did have heart disease that I didn't know about, and a little bit of off because of the intense physical activity of performing that Wiggles show. I mean, if anybody's seen a Wiggles show, we don't stand still.
Yeah.
Quite active. And the blood is pumping through the heart, and it knocked a little bit of plaque off, and that caused it to clot, and it blocked off that artery 100% and just sent my heart into cardiac arrest. And that could have been it for me that night. That was almost the end of my life, but for the fact that people were around and prepared to respond, and they were equipped with the right equipment to save my life, which included an AED.
Pagey, we love you, brother, and it's great to have you with us, mate. Good on you, Greg.
Thanks so much.
Instead of a thumbs up, Greg, can we get one of these, the Wiggles?
Yeah, of course you can. The trademark Wiggle fingers, hey?
Good on you, Greg, mate. You take care, and so awesome to have you on Wave FM.
Thank you so much for your time.